Let's go ahead and take a comfortable sitting pose. Can be cross-legged or Vajrasana, your hips on your heels. And take a moment to stretch out any body parts that needs extra attention, extra love. Maybe your shoulder blades and your neck. I'm gonna start with a breathing technique called yogic coffee. I'll demonstrate once and then we'll go ahead and get started. So we keep our elbows closer to the ribcage, our fist by our shoulders, and then we take deep inhale and send our hands towards the sky. And then you force all the air out from your body as you exhale and bring your hands by your shoulder, making your fist. So you continue this movement back and forth. You can keep a tissue next to you. Sometimes stuff come out of your nose and that's completely okay, nothing to be embarrassed about. So let's go ahead and get started. Close your eyes. Bring both the hands by your side. Make a fist with all your fingers. Take one deep inhale. Exhale and let go. And begin. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. On your own. And release both palms on your knees, facing towards the sky. Take one full deep breath and let go. Getting ready for the second round. Bring both the palms by your side, make a fist and begin on your own this time. In. And release both palms on your knees. One full deep breath through nose and let go through mouth. One last time. Getting ready, bring your hands by your side and begin on your own. In, out. And release. One full deep breath, inhaling through nose, exhaling through mouth. Letting go of all the tension in your body. And press your palms with each other and set an intention for today's class. A simple intention could be bringing a smile on your face if it comes natural to you. Inside that, open your eyes and bring your hands pressed against your knees. Exhale, bring all the air from your stomach to outside. Tuck your belly in, bring your chin towards your chest, coming to a cat pose. making a nice exaggerated arc in your back. Inhale, roll your shoulders, open your chest, lift your head up, coming to a cow pose. A nice back bend in your spine. Exhale to cat. And inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And inhale to cow. Exhale, come back to the center of your sitting pose and slowly begin to walk your hands in front of you, keeping your hips heavy and making contact with the ground all the time. Reach as far as possible with your fingers. Stretch those shoulder blades. Taking deep inhales and letting go through mouth. And begin to slowly walk your fingers towards the right side, stretching the lateral side of your spine, making sure to make connection with the ground with your hips. Go as far as you can, as your body permits. And see if you can stretch a little bit more by dragging your fingers even further towards the right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Slowly walking your fingers. Begin to walk your fingers on the opposite side, elongating the right side of your spine this time. Keeping connection with the ground with your hips. And stretching those shoulder blades on the right side of your body. Inhale, come back to the center. And slowly walk your hands towards your feet, coming to your sitting pose. And inhale, palms touch over your head. Exhale, bring your right arm behind, your left palm pressed against your right knee, bringing a twist in your spine. Maybe your gaze can go back. Inhale, find the length in your spine all the way through the crown of your head. Exhale, both palms touch over your head. Inhale deep and exhale, slowly begin to bring your left arm behind and your right palm pressed against your left knee. Gaze goes back. Inhale, find the left. Exhale, release and let go. Inhale, sweep both arms, palms touch over your head. Exhale, release. Come to the center of the tabletop on your mat. Your fingertips wide open, pressed on the mat. Your knees comfortable distance apart and tuck your toes under. Lift your knee up, hover in the air for a few seconds before you send your hips towards the sky, coming to the down dog pose. And take a moment here to stretch the back of your leg, your hamstrings. Maybe walk your dog in the park by lifting one heel at a time, making room in your hips. Feel free to be creative in this movement. The goal here is to activate the back of your feet, activate your spine, activate your fingertips, activate your wrists. Slowly float forward as you inhale. Rest your knees on the mat. Untuck your toes. Exhale, bend your elbows, belly to the ground. Inhale, activate your glutes to cobra. Lift your head up, chest up. Exhale to the down dog. Come on your tippy toes and slowly walk forward to the forward fold. Your knees can be bent here. Inhale to half fillet, your hands against your shin, your back is flat. And exhale to the forward fold. Inhale, sweep both arms up, palms touch over your head. Exhale, palms to your heart, engaging your core. Inhale, palms touch over your head. This time going into the back bend. Exhale, lengthen and forward fold. Keeping the length in the spine as you go into the forward fold. Root your palms on the mat, step back through the high plank and take your vinyasa. Feel free to rest your knees on the mat when you go into chaturanga, the back bend of your choice. And exhale to the down dog. This time walk your hands towards your feet. Gonna repeat the sequence one more time. Coming to the forward fold, your knees can be bent. Inhale to half the lift, your hands on your shin, the back is flat. Exhale to the forward fold. Another stretch on the back of your leg and your hamstrings. Inhale, sweep both arms up, palms touch over your head. Exhale, palms to your heart. Inhale, palms touch over your head, going into the back bend. Exhale, lengthen and forward fold. Root your palms on the mat. Slowly walk towards the front of the mat, coming to a down dog pose. Noticing if there is any difference in your down dog. Take time to readjust if you need it. Inhale, lift your right leg up all the way towards the sky. And exhale, slowly make circles, 3 big round circles with your right toe in the air. Using your exhale to go down and using your inhale to bring your leg up. Noticing the hip opening during this circle. And when you finish, release your right leg next to your left. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Begin to make 3 big round circles with your left toe this time. Using your inhales to bring your leg up and exhale to go down. Begin to walk your hands towards your feet, coming to the forward fold. And bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. And let go. Let your head rest, let the gravity do its work. Feel the push into your shoulder blades. Feel your heart opening. Inhale deep. Exhale, sink your hips into the chair pose. Engage your inner thigh muscles. Lift your chest up. Lift your gaze forward. And taking a quick glance at your knees are not overflowing. You can still see the big toe into the chair pose. Exhale to the forward fold. And slowly walk on top of your mat, coming to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly float forward and step between both the hands. Rest your left knee on the mat, untuck your toe. Inhale, rise in your upper body to Katyasana. A little bit of self-assist here to find the squareness in your hips. Send your right hip behind and pull your left hip forward. Inhale deep. And sink your hips even closer to the mat. Exhale, slowly straighten your front leg, your arms by your side or on the mat, coming to a half split. Inhale to Katyasana. Bend your front knee, arms up towards the sky. This time, interlace your fingers and go into the back bend. Maybe your hands can go behind ears. Lift your gaze up. Open your chest. Exhale slowly. Straighten your front leg. Lift your left knee up and place your back heel at 60 degrees to pyramid pose. Find that squareness in your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly bend your front knee. Step back to the high plank. And push your hips towards downward facing dog. One deep inhale. And exhale, side out. Lift your left leg up towards the sky as you inhale. Exhale, float forward and step between the hands. Rest your right knee on the mat. Untuck your right toe. Inhale, rise in your upper body to Kapasana. A little bit of self-assist here to find a squareness in your hips. Inhale deep. Exhale, push your hips even closer to the mat. Inhale deep. Exhale, slowly straighten your front leg and arms by your side or on the mat, the half split. Inhale to Kapasana. This time your hands go behind your ears, interlace your fingers, and slowly go into your back bend. Exhale, slowly begin to press your hands into the mat. Lift your right knee up, place your back heel at 60 degrees. Find that squareness in your hips into the pyramid pose. Another variation of this pose is to use blocks underneath your hands. Find that length in your spine. And simply stay put. Slowly bend your front knee. If you're using blocks, put them aside. Step back to the high plank and take your vinyasa, rolling to your high plank, bending your elbows to chaturanga, bringing your belly to the ground. Inhale to the back bend of your choice, and exhale to the down dog. Slowly walk your feet towards the top of your mat, coming to the forward fold pose. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, sink into the chair pose. This time, bring your right forearm on your thighs and your left arm goes all the way up. Lift your gaze up, making sure your right knee is parallel to your left knee. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, sweep both arms up, palms touch over your head. Exhale, sink into the chair pose. Bring your left forearm on your thighs and right arm goes all the way up. Lift your gaze towards the right thumb. Inhale deep. Push that left knee back and exhale to the forward fold. Root your palms on the mat. Step back to the high plank and take your vinyasa. When you're lying down dog, take a couple of deep inhale through nose and side out. Inhale, slowly lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, float forward and step between the hands. Inhale to crescent lunge, your arms up, the front knee at 90 degrees. Both feet are on the parallel imaginary railway tracks. Exhale, place your back heel on the mat. Split your arms wide open into a T-shape, warrior two. Gaze forward. Inhale, reach forward, try to grab a fruit. Exhale, reverse warrior. Your right arm goes up, left hand resting on your left leg. Inhale, slowly bring your right forearm on your right thigh. Left arm goes cartwheel up all the way towards the sky, side angle pose. A variation of this pose will be place a block next to your right leg. Use that to create a support for your body. Slowly come back to the warrior to straighten your front leg. That must feel really good. Slowly reach forward as you inhale to grab a fruit. Exhale, reverse triangle. Right arm goes up. Exhale, slowly right palm on your right shin or the block next to your leg. And your left arm goes all the way up, triangle pose. The goal here is to make a horizontal line with your spine and a vertical line with your hand. Open your chest towards the sky. And slowly bend your front knee. Come back to the warrior two. Place that block aside. Cartwheel both the hands on the mat, step back to the high plank, and take your vinyasa transition. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, float forward, step between the hands to crescent lunge. Inhale deep. Exhale, place your back heel on the mat. Split your arms wide open into warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, reverse warrior. Open your chest towards the sky. Lift your gaze towards your left shoulder. Your front knee at 90 degrees. Inhale deep. Exhale, slowly bring your left forearm on your left thigh. Right arm goes all the way up. Side angle pose. Another variation of this pose is to extend your left palm all the way to the ground. Inhale back to the warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale to the triangle pose, your left palm on your left shin. Right arm goes all the way up. Feel free to reach all the way to the ground with your left palm. Making sure you're pushing your chest towards the sky. Inhale to the warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel both the hands. Step back to the high plank and take your vinyasa. Remember, you can always skip the vinyasa transition and just simply stay into the child's pose. Come on your tippy toes and slowly walk forward on top of the mat to the forward fold. Inhale, sweep both arms up. And exhale, release. We are going to work on balancing pose. So slowly begin to shift your weight from one leg to the other. And whenever you're ready, lift your left leg up in the air, getting ready for the tree pose. And walk your way by placing your feet on your right leg, starting from your shin, maybe on your knee, and then all the way through. It's okay to wobble a little bit. Your palms can stay pressed next to your heart or stay open in the sky. Take 4 deep breaths. If you want to challenge your balance, close your eyes. And slowly release your left leg on the mat. And give nice circles to your right ankle. Just a way of saying thank you for supporting your body. Begin to shift your weight towards the left side this time, taking your time and work your way towards the tree pose that works for you. It's okay to wobble. Always helps me to find that focus point in front of me and just stare at them. Use them to find the stability in your body. Inhale deep and slowly release your right leg on the mat. And give us a nice little thank you to your left ankle. And begin to lengthen and forward fold. Notice your forward fold. Can you try and make an attempt to straighten your knees this time into the forward fold? It's okay if you can't. It's perfectly alright. Just notice if it feels any different than the beginning of the class. Root your palms on the mat and come to the downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step between the hands to crescent lunge. And this time your right arm on your left hamstring or your left butt cheek. Create a twist in your spine. And you can stay here or take 3 lunges using your inhales to go up and exhale to go down. Slowly release your back heel on the mat. Palms touch to your heart. Begin to shift your weight towards the right side, coming to a side lunge. You can create a support for your body by placing both hands on the mat or on the block. Making an attempt to touch your right butt cheek with your right heels. I like to make a connection with my breath. Use it as an anchor. And begin to engage your inner thigh muscle. Shift your weight towards the left side. Extend both arms in front of you, open, inviting beautiful energies of the universe inside your body. Lightening bolt. We're going to work our way to the warrior tree. So if you'd like to use a block, have it handy and place it in front of your left leg. And begin to lift your right leg up in the air. Warrior three. Having a subtle bend in your left leg will help you create the stability. Inhale deep. And slowly release your right leg back onto the mat. And step back to the high plank. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, place between both the hands. Inhale, rise into the crescent lunge and bring the left arm on your right hip or on your right hamstrings, creating a twist in your spine. You can stay here or simply use your inhales and exhales. Do 3 lunges. In your next exhale, place your back heel on the mat, palms to your heart, and begin to shift your weight towards the left side, slowly creating a control on your body. Smile on your face, connection with your breath. Begin to engage your inner thigh muscles. Shift your weights towards the right side, lightening bold. Begin to prepare for the warrior three. If you want to use your block, place it next to your right leg. And begin to lift your left leg up in the air, slowly finding that stability. Slowly release your left leg on the mat. Both hands on the mat, sit back to the high plank and take your vinyasa. Full deep breaths in your down dog. Inhale through the nose and exhale through mouth. Slowly rest your knee on the mat, untuck your toes and begin to find your way into Vajrasana. One full deep inhale and exhale. Stand on your knees. Bring your both arms supporting your sacrum, your lower back area. Begin to roll your shoulders and open your chest. Lift your head up to a back bend. And if it's comfortable for you, slowly begin to grab your ankles with your wrists, coming to a camel pose. Lift your chest up. Let go of your head. Slowly begin to bring us back up as you inhale and sink into the child's pose. Your arms extended in front of you. Your hips are synced on your heels. Nice inhales and exhales. Noticing your heartbeat. And slowly push into your hands, walk your hands towards your knee. And begin to bring both legs open in front of you. Bend your knees and lean towards the back. Lift your heels up in the air. If it's available to open your arms. Engage your core. Slowly begin to work your way to straightening both knees. Full inhales and exhales. And slowly release both the feet and hug your knees. Send your left leg behind and bend your right knee forward. Bring your heels closer to your left rib cage and lift your right hip up, coming to the pigeon's pose. Root your palms on the mat. Feel free to create a support underneath your right hip. That helps finding that squareness in your hips. Root your hands into the mat and inhale, lengthen your spine all the way through the crown of your head. Exhale, slowly walk your hands in front of you and maybe rest your head on the mat or on a block, coming to a pigeon's pose. A lot of tension, emotional and physical, are usually built up in our hips. This pose, this asana helps us release that tension. Open our hips. Helps us sit longer, stand longer. So imagine breathing into those hips. Slowly press into your palms. Bring yourself up. Place your right hip on the mat and bring your left leg forward. Send your right leg behind. Pigeon pose on the opposite side. Feel free to make yourself comfortable by placing a support underneath your left hip. Press into your mat and find that length in your spine. Maybe lift your head up. Find that squareness in your hips. And if you wish, slowly walk your hands forward. Slowly begin to press into your forearms, then your hands. Come back to the same pose, both legs in front of you. And engaging your core, slowly lay on your back. Making sure to go as slow as possible. Hug your knees to your chest. And place both the feet next to your hips. We're getting ready for the bridge pose. So if you'd like to use a block for a bridge pose, keep it handy. Tuck your shoulders in, press into your hands and lift your stomach and hips up in the air. Place a block underneath your sacrum area for a supported bridge. And really push into the mat to bring your body up. Engage those glutes, engage the inner thigh muscles. And slowly release. Hug your knees to your chest. Counter pose for the bridge pose. Make your sacrum area feel supported. Maybe take a circles with your hips. And take this next 60 seconds to work on any asana that you like. It can be a back bend, or it can be a forward bend, whichever works for your body at this point. Next 60 seconds is all yours. Listen to your body. So if you are into any asana, begin to come back. Place your feet on the mat, your knees can be bent. And send your left leg forward. Grab your right knee, hug it towards your chest. And slowly descend it on your left side. Both arms wide open into a T shape. And your gaze goes to the right shoulder. Twist in your spine. Inhale to the center. Hug your right knee. Slowly send it right foot forward. Bring your left knee towards your heart. And descend it on the right side. The gaze goes towards the left shoulder this time, creating a twist in your spine. And slowly come back to the center. Hug both the knees. And send both the feet in front of you, palms by your side, facing towards the sky. Make yourself feel comfortable and supported. If you want to grab a comforter and cover yourself, please feel free to do so. And you can stay here as long as you want. Savasana. Begin to notice any vibrations in your body. And slowly relax all the muscles starting from your head, your eyes, your jaws, your shoulders, your fingertips, all the way through your toes. Relax and let go. Begin to bring your attention to the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and breathe out. Bring your attention back to your breath. And slowly roll towards your favorite side, using your hand as a pillow. Checking in with your intention you set earlier today in the class. Press into your hand to bring yourself up into the sitting pose and have your eyes closed. Take full deep inhales and exhales. Open your palms towards the sky. Place it on your knees. Feel the vibrations in your palm. And slowly press both palms into each other, conserving the energy. And rub it against each other. And rub it even faster and even faster. And feel that heat and bring slowly both the palms onto your eyes. Take one full deep inhale and exhale. Slowly release both palms and open your eyes. Namaste and thank you.